Greetings, loved ones. Thank you so much for viewing my channel. I thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. I am Joy, and here's my channel where we talk about pretty much everything. I felt led to do an impromptu reading. So let's just see what Spirit has to say. I've already prayed and smudged. And so let's just ask God to allow us some insight into the wonders of His celestial bodies. All right. I'm first going to pull from our Crystal Larry Oracle cards. And this isn't going to be a full Celtic cross reading. You know, those are quite in depth. This is just going to be a quick pull just to kind of get the energies of today. All right. All right, now I'm burning some Nag Champa, and it's like my favorite. I truly love Nag Champa. Outside of like myrrh and what's the other one I really like? For whatever reason, it's not crossing my mind. You only more so. All right, ruby, 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 and obsidian, sharp and shadows. All right, sharp and shadows. All right. Let's get our wonderful book. You only more so. Ruby. Here we go. Ruby is like love. She can fill you up or drain you dry. And like love, Ruby serves as an amplifier, magnifying both your positive and negative traits. She can lead you to courage and self-confidence if those seeds are already nurtured within you. If self-doubt and loathing have taken root, she'll boost those traits in equal measures. Ruby will bolster your energy if you're feeling robust or run down your batteries if you're feeling depleted. She doesn't discriminate or judge. She simply heightens what's already there. As Dorothy found out after she donned the ruby red slippers, there's a bit of a learning curve. Slide that ruby ring onto your finger, and you'll become more you. The question is, are you ready? Man, I just feel like I got a snap on that one. Ooh, Spirit, that hit me. Wait a minute, this is a collective reading. No, that's deep. That's real deep. And I'm looking at this card, and it's like, okay, you know the widow, right? What is this spider called? Like something widow. The widow spider, right? And it's supposed to be like extremely deadly, but it's also very powerful. And my grandmother had told me. Oops, side note. Okay, so my grandma had told me once about a curse on the women in my family called the widow's curse. Because the widow spider, after she takes mate and she gets pregnant, she kills her husband. Or, you know, spiders have husbands, whatever. So the curse apparently on our family is that the women in our family were not going to be successful in marriage. If they married, the marriage was going to fail tremendously, and or the husband would die. And I'm not going to go too deep into that, but it seemed to be true. All right. Obsidian. Obsidian, sharp and shadows. Let's be clear. Obsidian is not a gentle friend. Precise, yes. Masterful, always. Quicker than a cheetah taking down a gazelle? Absolutely. But gentle, that's not Obsidian's domain. An uncompromising mirror and a surgically sharp blade, Obsidian helps you see your shadows and excise them. No long drawn out therapy sessions or weeks of vacillating. When it's time to let go, Obsidian tells you there's no mercy in taking it slow. And that in its of itself is sometimes a relief. When you need the kind of honesty that lets you see your shadows clearly, when you are truly ready to make a final and clean break, when you want the letting go to be fast, call on Obsidian. If Obsidian is appearing, there is something or someone you need to cut loose. I listen, there is just absolutely no coincidence that these two came out together. Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to let go? Because now is the time. Ashe. All right, let's hit them with a few cards. Spirit. Spirit. Is there anything else that you would like for them to... The High Priestess. Ah. Now. I'm so sorry for the delay, but it just was like now. Like a spirit was just so silent. It was like, what more do you want me to say? What more do you want me to say? You are the High Priestess. You are showing up as the individual who has learned the lessons, who has gotten all of the knowledge, who has obtained wisdom through trial and error, through love and loss. And you have arrived at this time where this is your moment. Are you ready to embark on your journey? I say yes. I say yes. I say hell yes. Excuse me, heaven yes. What? Oh, come on. Are there any messages from our ancestors, our guiding angels? Wow. I'm just, like a loss for words in my own, I am lost for words here. The Three of Pentacles. Once again, perfection. You have crafted. You have, it's, okay, so they're like, how we here in the Western world, we are pushed into this public school system. And if you were blessed enough to be homeschooled, ashe. But for those, the image that I'm getting is, okay, at the age of 4 or 5, we're thrown into this system and we are taught K through 6, and then we graduate to middle school, and then we go to high school, and throughout all 12 of those years, we're learning and obtaining things, and we're mastering our gifts and whatnot. And you finally get put in a place where you can choose the college of your choice or choose the direction that you would like to go on. And here you are. You've crafted something absolutely beautiful, absolutely magnificent. And it is now time to put your gift out there. It's time. This is your moment. This is absolutely it. This is absolutely it. For the past, I can't even tell you how long. It's been a while. In my silent time, in my prayer, and in my meditation, I am always brought to the same conclusion, which is regardless of how much pain and endurance have experienced in the past 40 years, I am truly, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, so grateful to have reincarnated and be here at this time in the planet's growth. And I am recognizing that people my age that were born in the 70s and the 80s, and I might even go as far to say the early 90s, we have all chose to wait it out until those moments came. I'm sensing that we are some very old souls. And there were so many times that we could have reincarnated, but we were like, meh, eh, eh. In the 40s, we were like, nah. In the 50s, we were like, nah. In the 60s, we was like, nah, pass. 70s, we were like, okay, wait a minute. We're getting a little closer. Yeah. I was like, I will choose 1985. That's what I'll choose. Because at 2024, 2025, I'll be 40. And after 4 decades of remembering and passing tests and gaining wisdom and inserting knowledge and operating in faith and hope and love and joy and forgiveness, I'm going to be ready. We are going to be ready when the universe shifts its axis and the portals of the Most High open for our light to be seen and for us to be able to operate in the gifts that we were given and the gifts that we were chosen. And our ancestors were like, we place all bets on you. We are placing all bets on you. I am like, I am just hearing like I'm a cartoon head. So in Mulan, there's a scene where all of the ancestors are like having this conversation. And they're like, oh, poor Mulan, she needs a guidance. She needs, and they're all talking about who she needs. And because they're like, you know, she's the chosen one. She's the one. Oh, but then there's a few that are like, oh my gosh, she's so stupid. Why did she do that? And she dishonors her father. But then there's a little Mushu that was like the underdog. And he was like, I know who she is. I know that it is her that is going to change the absolute everything forever. And that's what I'm saying for each and every one of you. Like, your ancestors were like, out of everyone that is operable, you're the one who is capable of tapping into your Akashic records. You're the one who is capable of putting forth the information in a loving and guiding way and redirecting humanity into its rightful place. Earth is supposed to be heavenly. Earth is supposed to be a place that is full of love and fluid like the waters that cover this whole planet. So my message for you is follow your intuition. Listen to that guiding light that is on the inside of you. That joy, that bliss, that feeling that says, this is what I want to do. And then your mind will combat it and say, well, what will they think? What are they going to say? What are they going to tell other people about me? Don't even worry about that. What you're going to worry about is following your heart, following God. unleashing those gifts and those talents that have been building inside of you. I once again am truly grateful for being alive in this time, and I ask that the universe covers you with love and abundance and protection on your journey. May everything that is for you fall in perfect alignment for you. Remember, your ability to conquer challenges are limitless. I love you, and peace.